What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Windbreaker. Haven't drawn a Windbreaker character in a while. So, this is Choji, the sort of main villain from Season 1. Portrait of him, straightforward, looking bored. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause. If I go too fast, we're going to start with his eyes. Center point of my page about there. We're going to come up over to the right, start with the right eye. And very basic sort of anime eyes. Diagonal. Across the top, down. Bottom eyelid about here. That's our general shape. Maybe thicken up his top eyelid line. Okay. So his eyes, no pupils, right? Just like, and like sometimes if he's fighting, he can have like just dead black eyes like a shark. So we'll go with the brown sort of eyes, right? And they kind of have angles on them sometimes. They're not like perfect circles. And I'm going to do them sort of dark brown with a little light brown down here. If you wanted, you could do the black spiral or just black. Sometimes they're black. Eyelid line. Eyebrow line. Again, he looks really bored, so it's everything like curves down. Okay, eyebrow kind of, well, it looks like a scythe. Like say if I put a stick going that way. And they put texture on the eyebrow. Then we do the other eye. So in Windbreaker, the eyes are not in proportion. So usually it's like the tear duct in animes like this, tear duct to the edge of his iris will give you your distance. If you use the eye width, you'd go too far. So you want to go like this, like from here to the edge of the iris. That'll be your space. Because the eyes are not in proportion in Windbreaker. Some animes do that. And you go up. And then cross. Kind of slanting down. Like that. And then the bottom. Like so. And then you want to thicken up the top. And then his iris. It's not a perfect circle. It's kind of like Demon Slayer, the way they do pupils. There's like little bumps and stuff. It's like a stop sign or something. Okay. And then eyelid. And then his eyebrow, same level. Down there. Goes underneath his hair, but we'll draw it in anyway. It gets thinner as we go back. Textures on it. Nose then just below the eyes. Little tiny nostrils. And they might have a little line like that for some reason. And the mouth, downturned, sort of not impressed mouth, right? And they do two lines. That don't meet in the middle. Now you could meet them in the middle if you wanted, of course. And then chin. Like so. pupils of, or proportions of things, about eyebrow to nose, about the same as nose to chin. So this space and this space is about the same. I think his head might be tilted back a bit, maybe. So that and that are about the same. And then nostrils to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. And we go for the jaw. Stop about mouth level, underneath the edge of his eyes. There. That's where you change your direction. Go up the side of his face. Jaw disappears underneath his scraggly sort of hair. So, and it covers most of his eyebrows as well. So we'll just do these. Sort of like shark fins. That's what I always think of. This one goes a bit further up, and then this comes down. The cluster in the middle. There's a nose line there, I think. Okay, so that's like his fringe, and his ears just come out here, kind of in line with his eyelid, maybe. Coming down that way. And then ear lines inside. And then the rest of that hair. Very loose sort of hair spikes. Go the whole way around to the middle of his head. Go up here somewhere. Not quite middle, but there's a bit of a bump there. There's a bit of a hair spike sticking off. And then it comes down. Do the same over here. Down behind the ear. There'll be all like little textures and stuff on his hair here. This will go down behind his neck. Eventually. So we'll go with the neck here. Thin enough neck. Neck muscles there. Sort of collarbone lines. we'll do a shadow underneath his chin. Black shadow. And then his uniform jacket. Collar comes down like so, with the other side. Closes in this way, down. Zipper line. And then a white tee. Shoulder that way. Male shoulders, usually the width of his face. Okay, not the ears now, the face itself, like the skull out there. See, same on this side pretty much. And then like clothing details, collar, white section. There's all these white sort of detail lines. Just the orange and white sort of sections on his shoulder. But that is Choji from Windbreaker, the anime. It's pretty good. Haven't read the manga, but I like the anime. It's pretty good. Well done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.